Hey, Aaron Marco here from Qore Performance. Today we're going to take a plate carrier and outfit it with IceVents, and we're going to show you exactly kind of how these things will work out, especially with our new product that we are just debuting here in this show. So I've got here this is the first beer collaboration with SKD plate carrier. Personally, I love it. This is kind of the plate carrier that lives next to my bed at night, right next to the rifle. That way, if something happens, I've got armor, I've got ammo, I've got a rifle, and I have usually my placards on here, so I have a way of IDing myself when responding officers come to that position. I like the first beer tubes, quick to get on, quick to get off, really simple. I don't have to screw with a lot of Velcro. Since this is a bump in the night type setup, it's nice and quiet. You know, I don't have to worry about having a bunch of different things going on here. If you haven't played with the tubes, that's as easy as it is. Grab it and pull. These things come right off. To put it back in, same thing, right? And this guy ain't going anywhere. But as soon as I pull it, I can don or doff as quickly as I need to. On the inside of this particular plate carrier, it's got attachments set up so that you can have pads. They call them pontoons. This gives you a little bit of space in here so that you're not pressed up against the plate itself. Lets your little bit of air through. It's supposed to help with ventilation. Downside to it is this is nylon, and it just sucks up sweat, keeps that heat pressed right against your body. It really is not a very efficient ventilation system. On the shoulder system, they did a little bit better job. We've got this mesh type nylon setup, better at ventilation, but still going to hold a lot of sweat and water. Doesn't necessarily do me any good as far as my load goes. It maybe takes a little bit of the pressure off my shoulders, but we have a better solution. So we'll go ahead and start from the inside out because it'll be easy to show. So with these pontoons, with this Velcro already set up here in the middle, we can just take off our old guys. And with our new setups, we can drop this sucker right in here. And now what I have is a compressible, breathable, load-bearing solution that is going to allow me to breathe. It's going to allow me to distribute this weight better on my torso. Going to give me that offset in space and allow airflow to come through here as well as through these cells that are open here. So much better solution. Not going to retain any moisture, not going to retain any water. It's going to do a lot more for me than just a plain Jane heavy nylon setup, and lighter as well if we're ounces or pounds, right? All right, and then we come to our shoulder pads, so we can take off our old stuff. Take our new pad, throw it in here. And that is it. Set up, good to go. Now, same idea, except now I've got a way of distributing all of that weight and pressure across this closed cell. This is going to compress and move with my body, but distribute all this weight evenly, as well as allow airflow and everything to go through it. I really noticed wearing different armor rigs that at the end of the day, I just don't feel like I have that feeling of the straps cutting into me after I've been wearing this for 10, 12, 14 hours, however long it's going to be out there. So again, really outfit this rig. I get rid of my old busted, put on the new hotness. I was playing with a different design there. And there it is. And again, to throw this guy on. Come on, girl. There we are. Nice and tight, easy to get on and off, slick, holds up. I've got my padding in all the places where I've got pressure on myself. All this weight is evenly distributed. And if I'm really starting to work hard, if I'm gonna go outside, if I'm gonna work in my plate carrier, whatever it is, I've got all these ice vents working for me, as opposed to just having padding there that's gonna work against me in the long run. So there it is. IceVents, shoulder pads, pontoons, good to go.